it's Brennan here, design team member for Stamp Anything. So today we're going to be using the Kawaii Cuties Let's Get Social stamp set. When I was thinking of what to do for this video, I remembered such a beautiful card from Allison Haikila, and I was like, I need to do this. She was on the Kawaii Cuties design team, and I was like, this card is amazing because I was thinking about it. This card has been in my mind for months. I'm like, let's recreate it. So as I already said, we're going to be using the Let's Get Social set. We're only going to be using the Instagram one, and I already have that on an acrylic block. We're going to be using a piece of 4x4 cardstock to do some ink blending, and then a couple of Catherine Pooler colors that resemble Instagram's colors, the Instagram app icon. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do is the emboss resist technique. So I'm going to be using some Stamp Anything embossing powder in the color Porcelain. FYI, this is currently 50% off, and there's only a couple left, so if you want it, you might want to get your hands on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stamp my little image in some embossing powder, and I'm going to stamp, I'm going to stamp a bunch of these all over my card front. It's not card yet. And kind of a random pattern. I would suggest using, oh my god, static bag, an anti-static bag, but do as I say, not as I do. That's kind of my motto, because, especially when it comes to embossing, because I never use one. I have one. Do I use it? No. And this is a I think I said it, but this is a 4x4 card front, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so now that I have ink all over my card front, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick it up in a corner where there is no ink. Oh my, the struggle is real. Okay, and then I'm going to put it over a coffee filter, and I am just going to take my Porcelain Stamp Anything embossing powder and dump it. You like to get messy, this is a fun part. Contained mess is a contained mess. So if you like to get messy and hate the cleanup, this is fun too, because like you're just dumping out powder everywhere. And we're gonna tap all the excess powder off. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go heat set this, and I'm gonna save you the trouble. So what I'm gonna do is I'll act it out for you. I'll take my heat gun and go over it and melt all the embossing powder, and I'll be right back. So now that our panel is embossed, and you can see now that it's shiny and that all the plastic's melted, we're gonna do some ink blending. So I picked colors that mimic the Instagram like app symbol. So I'm gonna try to stay true. So purple's up here, and then pink, and then the yellowish orange. So we're gonna start with the purple. My chair is just creaking because I had to lean back to get my purple blending brush. So we're just gonna ink up our brushes, as always. We're gonna do some blending from the top corner in. Oh, that's a nice purple. I'm just gonna keep doing this, because up at the top it's darker purple, and then it gets lighter on the app, so we're gonna do it like that. And I think that's good. Now we'll go in with our pink. Pink fuchsia, it's not quite pink, but I'll call it pink. We're gonna go back in with our purple, make sure that's blended well. Just gonna keep doing that until we have a nice, good layer. And I think that's good, so now we'll go in with Catching Rays. And that's also gonna create like a nice orangish color when it blends in with the pink or fuchsia, whatever you wanna call it. Because it doesn't matter, y'all, it's just colors. Do you wanna, I didn't really put enough purple, but that's okay. I just do wanna soften that right there, because it's a little harsh. And I think that's good. I just wanted to add a little bit of white splatter. So I have some acrylic paint here that I'm going to water down slightly. And now we're mix the water in with the paint. Okay, now we're just going to take a paintbrush and splatter. I just think it looks nice and gives it like one final little touch at the end. When I finally figured out how to do splatter, I was like doing it on every single card. That gives it like a nice little fun look. So now what I've done is I have taken our friendship was Insta, because we're using the Instagram app icon, and stamped it on a piece of white paper and added a black border to that. And I'm also going to add a black border to our card front. So this is 4x4, the card front. So the border is 4 1/8 by 4 1/8, I believe. Let's hope my math is right on that. So now we're going to take some Stamp Anything glue, and we're just going to add it to the back of the card front. We're going to glue that down onto our card front border. It's so satisfying. Ooh, it's so satisfying when you align it up well. And then, ooh, okay, do I do it in the center? Like here? Maybe. Oh, this is a struggle, y'all. Honestly, I do like it in the center. I'm gonna do it to the side. I'm gonna do it to the side. See, that was a struggle, y'all. Who knew card making was so hard? Where to place pieces of paper is the real struggle of the world. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, so we're gonna glue that right about here. Okay, yeah. I think it's slightly better here just because it doesn't obscure like the center, and I feel like we kind of need to see the center. But let me know in the comments, should I have put it in the middle? So our card's almost finished. Let me get it on a card base, and then I'll show you the finished product. And here is our finished card. I love how much the card front pops off against the black. I just love how it looks. Thank you so much, Allison, for letting me recreate your card. And if you liked any of these Stamp Anything products, I'll make sure to link them below. I'm a design team member, so kind of have to. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and bye! Happy crafting!